Actually, it's court-ordered service. Yeah. Well, we're the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we are world famous for being famous around the world. I'm Skipper Sarah, and I'll be your tour guide, your lion saver, your snake charmer, your financial advisor, your hip hop wrestler. And if you don't laugh at my jokes, I'll probably be your swimming instructor. We're here in the Amazon, on the Amazon River. And on either side, we've got some beautiful Amazonian butterflies. Fun fact about these butterflies, they have a wingspan. They can range anywhere between 1 foot to a whopping 12 inches, making them the rulers of the jungle. On your left is Inspiration Falls. People wonder why it's called Inspiration Falls. That's because the longer you stare at it, the more it will inspire you to go. Deeper and deeper into the jungle, that is. Yeah. Alright. We're now on the Congo River. And, I, for one, am excited to see how far. We gotta be painted perfect. We Congo. Yeah. They don't get any better, my friend. Up ahead is Boat Space Advice. Is one of my favorite places to get something to eat. If you need a recommendation, I recommend the Piranha. It's always good for a bite. But my favorite is the Snake Surprise. Behind me is the snake. Yeah, surprise. Just kidding. The surprise is over here. I left it at the camp. Oh. Where is it? I left it here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah. But, the real surprise to me is actually what they did to my truck. You see that? They left the lights on. Now the battery will go dead. I'll never get it to turn over. Well, we're now on the Nile River, and the Nile River is the longest river in the world. It goes on for Nile, and Nile, and Niles, and Niles. Yeah, if you don't believe me, you're probably in
Nile.
A boat. Oh, he thought you were funny. Fun fact about elephants, they can run up to speeds of 33 miles per hour, making them the fastest land animal in the jungle. I find that fascinating. Right here is one of our bolder attractions. Some people take it for granted, but I think it rocks. And then we have a wide range of animals. It ranges from right here to over there. Yeah, with the bearded horses, the long-necked cheetahs, the 1938 Chevy Impalas, and the vintage horses. Yeah, you can tell those horses are vintage because they are still in black and white. Yeah, no one's sleeping, guys, just sleeping. We gotta be on our back pockets, thank you. That's how they usually sleep, on their sides, surrounded by lions. Yeah, he's dead. Tired. Dead tired. That's embarrassing. That's Skipper Felix and his crew. In the boat, but he didn't listen. But he'll get the point in the end. But really cool rhino. Right here we have some Nile crocodiles. We got Smiley and Ginger. So believe it or not, it is Ginger you have to worry about. Yeah. She's needy. Always looking for a handout. So please keep your hands inside the home. Behind me is Schweitzer Falls. It's named after our founder and famous explorer, Dr. Albert Fall. Yeah. If you missed the joke, don't worry. We're going to go over it later. And people ask me, Skipper Sarah, how did you land this job? And I really think it's plain to see. I took a crash course. Just that's all. Yeah, and I've been winging it ever since. That's the tail end of that story. Right here, we have Skipper Felix's boat and hippo. But don't worry, unlike Skipper Felix, I'm a master at scaring things off. I'll scare them like I scared my last relationship. Yeah, so I'll never see or hear from those guys ever again. And speaking of things that hurt my feelings, people say my jumpsuit is even a monkey. So do it, and that's just absolutely holding a thing in her hand. She's helping our endangered butterfly. Stay endangered. Doing a great job. But you didn't come to see me. You just goes behind me. Behind me is the one, the only, is the eighth wonder of the world. You know it. Say with me. It's the
Inside of water.
I'm so sorry. I don't do chemistry jokes. They're not in my element. Yeah, I once did one about oxygen and potassium. Everyone thought it was just okay. We're on the Mekong River, and looks like we're headed into an ancient temple. And people tell me, they say, the temple is the most boring part of a jungle cruise. But that's just something that I will absolutely, positively not stand for. Let's talk about that tiger in the temple. Yeah, he can run at a speed of 33 miles per hour, making it the fastest land animal in the jungle. I find that fascinating. Oh, really? Sorry, he's not going to do it again. Okay, so actually I put duck. Duck. Good. Yeah. Our specialty here in the jungle is dry humor. That one finally comes in. You know, around these parts, all rise. And with a loss of gift shop. So if you lost anything on this tour, you did it. And you don't see it up there. But if you do spot something that looks a bit familiar, you're more than welcome to buy it back. At 3 times the amount you paid for it. Oh, in 15 minutes. Alright. Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times and supervise your